of a young Woonsocket man killed in a crash in Lincoln Wednesday night is now talking about losing her only son. He had just graduated from college and was a passenger in the car that crashed. Friends and family gathered at a vigil last night to remember him. NBC 10's Olivia Fecto reports.
A photo taken just weeks ago shows 21-year-old Simon Ratsamy in cap and gown graduating from CCRI.
That I'm just in a bad dream, that when I wake up, my son will come through that door.
His mother, Chitpasong, still speaks of her only son in the present tense, describing him as a caring, loving young man who likes to play sports and spend time with friends. But the family members and friends gathered at her house are remembering him as he was, a young man who wanted to work in fire and rescue.
When you hear fire, I'm against it. That's the first thing that comes to my mind. I'm against it. But he's helping people, saving life. That's what he wants to do.
Wednesday night, those tables were turned. State police say Ratsamy was the passenger in this car seen on its top on Route 99. Police say they think the car was speeding when it went off the right side of the road and hit a rock ledge before rolling several times. Both men inside were taken to Rhode Island Hospital with serious injuries. The driver, Aaron Harmon, is in critical condition, but Ratsamy did not survive.
It's not all that often, but cars do roll over. People do tend to speed. So although it's not an everyday event, it's all too common.
Ratsamy's car is now parked across the street from his house in Woonsocket, covered with flowers and notes from friends. At his vigil, people hugged one another and cried, lighting candles in his memory. His mother says he was the type of person many people wanted to call a friend.
It's showing how much my son is being loved by a friend and the people around in the community.
A life cut short, but honored and remembered by loved ones. Police tell us they're hoping to speak with witnesses who could tell them what happened in the seconds leading up to the crash. They tell us both of those young men were wearing seatbelts when this all happened. Ratsamy's mother says they were planning to have a joint graduation party for her son and his cousin, who had also just graduated from college. They say they are still planning to do that at the end of this month. In Woonsocket, Olivia Fecto, NBC 10 News.